The story, I'm not even really sure where it came from. When I started writing it, I didn't know what was going to happen. So I just wrote it as I went and posted it right after. There were things as it developed that I went to the very end and I knew what was going to happen at the end and then kind of wrote backwards. So I had no idea what I was doing, honestly, just to put it out there. It changed in my life. It's changed a lot to have something successful, especially as a young woman, to have this identity. I got married at 18, so I didn't really know what to do in my life, and I was kind of trying to figure it out. And so now it's changed a lot, even personally, and then success, it's changed like a lot. It's been great. It's totally great. I was reading fan fiction first. On Wattpad, I read a lot of fan fiction. And so I was reading for about 4 months on Wattpad. And then one day I just was like, I want to write something, because I was reading 2 stories that were my favorite, and they were taking a long time, as in 1 week, to update. So not long at all, but I was impatient. And so I just posted it. I just had the thought and wrote it and posted it that day. But I didn't think anyone was going to read it, so it didn't really matter. And I just chose fan fiction because I loved it, and I was already reading tons of One Direction fan fiction, and I loved One Direction and still do. So it just felt like a natural way to start writing. No. I think I've had chances, but I don't want to use this in a way to meet him. Like, I genuinely love all of them, and I'm a fan of theirs, so I don't think it would be right for me to try to, meet them from this. It's just weird. I write some on my laptop, not all, but it was a majority on my cell phone. But now with editing and things, I can't edit the print version on my phone, but anything I write from now on, I'll write most likely on my phone still. It's just convenient and it's fast, and if I have something in my head, I want to get it out now. And Wattpad has an app, so I can write and post. It's done. Yeah, even with Wattpad, it's not the same, but Wattpad is sort of set up to e-read. But I like e-reading, but I still buy the books because I like to have them, but I also like the convenience of buying it and reading it on my phone. My favorite books are The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. Love them so much. That's where the name Tessa came from. And then Bad Things by R.K. Lilly. Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren. I have a lot, but so I'll move on. Music, I obviously love One Direction. I love The Fray, Bon Iver, Ed Sheeran. Movies, anything with Tom Hanks is my favorite. My favorite movie of all time is Sleepless in Seattle. I love those older love stories where, they barely even kiss. I just love them, which is funny considering when I write, but I love the older classic romantic movies. It would be mostly as guidance, I guess. I'm not writing. I'm still learning to write a book, let alone a script, so I don't want anything to do with that. But I trust them, and I think they trust me. And so having my readers behind me, and they know how important the story is to my readers and how important delivering a very good adaptation of it would be. So I think that they will consult me in a lot of things. But I don't want to do any actual filming or writing the script or anything like that. I'm doing a couple different things. I'm doing Before on Wattpad, which is Harden's Harry's point of view of the first book. Then I'm doing a Landon series, which is one of the characters in After. It's like a spin-off kind of, and that will be on Wattpad. And then I'll tell more when I can. And then I'm doing a story for charity called Free to Love, which is the story is an LGBT story, 2 teenage girls. It covers like anti-bullying and things like that. So, and then something else that's totally nothing to do with after.